manager for BLM of the Black Rock NCA, was the first manager of the Black Rock National Conservation Area. And one of the reasons for the NCA, about 800,000 acres, all of this is public land, was designated by Congress for protection. And the reason why is because of the Immigrant Trail. This is part of the California Trail. It came right through in the 1840s and 1850s. This is significant history of the American West. This was part of the trail system that opened up northern California. They went on into Oregon. This is the main route that those people traveled. A normal trip for them in wagon would have been about 6 months, leaving from Missouri, coming out past Salt Lake and all the way out this way. But there was a lot of hardships. They had to stop at springs like this, Black Rock Hot Springs, on the way. They stopped at Rabbit Hole Springs, which is, I'm thinking it's like 25 or 30 miles. But there's no water in between. So you would read these diary accounts of immigrants in the 1840s and 1850s coming in here. One of them in particular talked about, he counted 100 dead oxen and horses just lying all around here as he came up to Black Rock Hot Springs. And goes on to talk about setting up camp and making dinner for the night. You can think about 100 rotting corpses of large animals around here. Look at the smell. And this is the only water, and this was the only pasture. They had all this pasture down here. They did some improvements at that time. And this is a really nice hot spring. But I was going to talk just briefly about, this is part of the California Trail System. The NCA is here to protect all of the surrounding landscapes and mountains, because this has changed very little since the 1840s, 1850s. We have thousands of immigrants coming by wagon. This is right by wagon. And of course, we don't have the long skirts on. And I've never treated slaves. There's a lot of stories about that. But I wanted to particularly, there's one story in particular that happened right here in the 1840s. And it involved a family from back east that were traveling, and they had girls. And the account of it comes not from a diary, but actual oral history that they got from the one woman that was a survivor, was actually here when she was a child, about 10 years old. And she talked about her younger sister, Salita Jane. Salita Jane was like 5 years old. And so, anyway, the grown-up girl was about 10. She was playing with, I think it was a Collins girl, so it was another girl that was about her age. And they're playing around the wagon. Their mother's over here fixing dinner. You can imagine, they got a camp set up. And the girls go around to the side of the wagon, and there's this pouch hanging off the wagon, and there's a bottle in it. So they open up the bottle and just take a little sip of that, and they go,